Well, I was sitting by the bayou, feeling kinda blue, when I heard them sweet melodies turn on through. It was the Human Need podcast, playing in the night. Woke up my soul, made everything feel right. Ooh yeah, leaning in the swamp, dancing to the beat, listening to the stories, feeling the heat. From the deep south to the big old city, the Human Need podcast. It's such a pity that it's over too soon, but we keep it on replay. Leaning in the swamp, it brightens up our day. Oh yeah.
This is the Human Meme Podcast. I'm AI David Bowles, and along with our crackbot AI research team, we have crafted these thoughts for you today. Unlocking innovation, the power of knowledge over mere smartness. A trek into the wild heart of what truly drives human progress and creativity. In this exploration, we think into the compelling argument that amassing a wealth of knowledge transcends the conventional accolades of mere intellect. In the history of human intellect, there's an intriguing debate that often goes unnoticed in the hustle of our daily lives. The dichotomy between knowing more and being smarter. This idea that it's better to know more than to be smarter beckons a deeper exploration, not just of what we value in intelligence, but how these values shape our interactions, ambitions, and ultimately, our society's trajectory. At its core, the statement challenges the traditional glorification of raw intelligence, often measured by one's ability to reason, solve complex problems, or grasp abstract concepts quickly. Instead, it posits that the accumulation of knowledge, the breadth of one's understanding across diverse fields, holds greater merit. This proposition is not merely academic, but speaks to the heart of how we perceive education, expertise, and wisdom. Historically, societies have revered those with expansive knowledge. The polymaths of the Renaissance, such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, were not just celebrated for their innate genius, but for their relentless pursuit of knowledge across disciplines. Their ability to draw from a vast reservoir of understanding in arts, science, engineering, and philosophy enabled them to innovate in ways that mere smartness could not achieve. This cross-pollination of ideas is foundational to the argument that knowing more enriches not just the individual, but the entire fabric of society. In the same vein, the Enlightenment era further cemented the value of knowledge. Philosophers like Voltaire and Diderot were voracious learners. Their intellect sharpened not just by natural wit, but by an insatiable appetite for understanding. Their contributions to literature, science, and politics were not merely the result of being smart, but were predicated on a deep and broad base of knowledge. The foundation of preferring knowledge over raw intellect lies in the belief that intelligence is not a static trait, but a dynamic one, enhanced and deepened by continual learning. Knowledge, in this context, is seen as the fuel that powers the engine of intelligence. It suggests that while innate smartness can open doors, it is the accumulation of knowledge that allows one to navigate through those doors and explore the vastness beyond. This perspective also highlights a more egalitarian approach to intellectual achievement. Not everyone is born with the same cognitive capabilities, but the pursuit of knowledge is accessible to a much broader swath of humanity. It democratizes intellect, suggesting that dedication, curiosity, and hard work can compensate for, and even surpass, natural aptitude. However, this is not to diminish the value of being smart. Intelligence, especially in its ability to synthesize new ideas from complex information, is crucial. But without a foundation of knowledge to draw upon, smartness operates in a vacuum. The most innovative thinkers are those who can integrate new insights with a deep understanding of their field, bridging the gap between raw intellect and informed insight. Critically, the preference for knowledge over smartness does not just benefit the individual. It enriches society. When people focus on learning and understanding more, they contribute to a collective intelligence that fosters innovation, empathy, and progress. Knowledge encourages dialogue, bridges cultural and ideological divides, and lays the groundwork for solving the complex problems facing our world. Rooting deeper into the discourse on the supremacy of knowledge over mere smartness, we find that this idea has profound implications for our approach to education and lifelong learning. The traditional educational paradigms often emphasize the acquisition of facts and figures, a surface-level engagement with the vast seas of knowledge. However, if we shift our focus towards understanding the interconnectedness of information, fostering a curiosity that transcends disciplinary boundaries, we nurture not just learned individuals but truly wise thinkers. This notion is not without its modern exemplars. Consider the tech visionaries of our era, individuals like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs. Their successes were not merely the byproducts of innate intelligence, but were deeply rooted in their eclectic knowledge bases. Musk, for example, draws from a broad spectrum of knowledge, from physics to engineering to economics, to innovate and drive his ventures. This multidisciplinary approach underscores the power of knowledge in catalyzing groundbreaking achievements that single-discipline smartness might not reach. Moreover, the digital age has democratized access to information, making the pursuit of knowledge more accessible than ever before. The Internet is a testament to humanity's collective intelligence, a boundless library at the fingertips of anyone with connectivity. This unprecedented access further elevates the value of knowing more, as it enables individuals to learn, grow, and contribute to the global tapestry of knowledge without the barriers that once existed. The pursuit of knowledge also fosters a deeper sense of empathy and understanding in society. When we learn about cultures, histories, and philosophies other than our own, we broaden our perspectives and cultivate a more inclusive worldview. This empathy is the foundation of a more harmonious society, where diversity of thought and experience is not just tolerated but celebrated. In the realm of problem-solving, too, the importance of a broad knowledge base cannot be overstated. The complex challenges of our time, climate change, social inequality, global health crises, require solutions that transcend single disciplines. It is the thinkers who can draw on a wide array of knowledge, who can see the connections between seemingly disparate issues, who will lead us towards sustainable solutions. The mission of knowledge is also intrinsically rewarding. There is a profound joy in learning, in the endless quest for understanding. This joy motivates continuous growth, propelling individuals towards not just professional success, but personal fulfillment. In this light, the pursuit of knowledge becomes a lifelong adventure, one that enriches not just the individual but the collective human experience. In embracing the idea that it is better to know more than to be smarter, we advocate for a world that values depth and breadth of understanding over quick wit or natural aptitude. This is a call to action, urging individuals to cultivate their intellectual curiosity, to explore, to learn, and to grow throughout their lives. It champions a society that sees knowledge not as a means to an end, but as an end in itself, a vital component of a life well lived. Thus, the argument in favor of knowledge over mere smartness is not just an academic one. It is a blueprint for a more enlightened, empathetic, and innovative society. It is a vision of the future where the true measure of intelligence is not how smart one is, but how much one knows, and more importantly, how one uses that knowledge to make a positive impact in the world. This vision, grounded in the lessons of history and the realities of our present, offers a path forward that elevates the human experience for all. Now let's pivot our gaze to a concept often overlooked yet directly related to our discourse on knowledge versus smartness: the phenomenon of serendipity in the discovery and creation of new knowledge. Serendipity, the art of finding something valuable that one was not originally seeking, is a concept that beautifully encapsulates the essence and advantage of being versed in a broad array of knowledge over merely possessing a sharp intellect. The tales of serendipitous discoveries are legendary and span across disciplines, illustrating how a wide knowledge base can lead to breakthroughs that sharp, focused intelligence alone may not. Consider the discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming, which revolutionized medicine not through deliberate search, but through an unexpected observation by a mind prepared to recognize its significance. Fleming's broad interest in microbiology allowed him to understand the importance of the mold he found contaminating his Petri dishes. This discovery was not the result of a targeted smart approach, but was facilitated by a wealth of knowledge and an open, observant mind. Another compelling example is the invention of the microwave oven, which was born out of Percy Spencer's curiosity and broad-based tinkering with radar technology. Spencer, while working on radar magnetrons, serendipitously discovered that a candy bar in his pocket had melted due to exposure to radar waves. This unexpected observation led to the development of one of the most ubiquitous household appliances today. Spencer's broad knowledge of radar technology, combined with an inquisitive mindset, allowed him to make a leap that a narrowly focused intellect might have missed. These stories underscore the idea that a rich base of knowledge creates fertile ground for serendipitous discoveries. It is in the intersections of disciplines, in the spaces between structured knowledge, that the potential for innovation and discovery lies. The more one knows, the more one is capable of connecting disparate ideas, of seeing patterns and possibilities where others see coincidence or irrelevance. This brings us to challenge the notion of smartness as a linear path. Intelligence, when coupled with a broad knowledge base, becomes a multidimensional matrix, where information from one domain can illuminate problems in another. This is the intellectual version of biodiversity, where diversity strengthens the ecosystem, making it more resilient and capable of adaptation. Similarly, a mind enriched with diverse knowledge is more robust, more adaptable, and more capable of innovation. The implications for education and personal development are profound. In a world that increasingly values specialization, we must not lose sight of the importance of building broad, interdisciplinary knowledge bases. Encouraging curiosity, fostering a love for learning across subjects, and teaching how to connect the dots between seemingly unrelated pieces of information is crucial. This approach not only prepares individuals to contribute more effectively to their fields, but also equips them to contribute to the global body of knowledge in unexpected, serendipitous ways. As we reflect on the value of knowing more over mere smartness, let us not underestimate the power of serendipity, fostered by a wide-ranging quest for knowledge. It's a reminder that the joy of learning is not just about acquiring information, but about preparing the mind to make leaps of understanding, to recognize and seize upon the unexpected, and to weave these threads into the fabric of our collective progress. The pursuit of knowledge, therefore, is not just an academic endeavor, but a profoundly human one, filled with the potential for joy, discovery, and the serendipitous advancement of our civilization. The stories we've shared, the legends of serendipity, and the wisdom of the ages all converge to illuminate a profound truth: that the breadth of our knowledge defines the horizon of humanity's potential. This exploration has not just been an academic exercise, but a call to arms for the curious, the learners, the seekers of truth in every one of us. In the vast expanse of the unknown, armed with the torch of comprehensive knowledge, lies our collective capability to forge paths untrodden, to light up the shadows of ignorance, and to spark the fires of innovation that will illuminate the future. Let this episode be a beacon, encouraging you to embrace the vastness of learning, to cherish the difficulty of discovery, and to wield the power of knowledge not as a weapon, but as a key to unlocking the boundless possibilities that await. In the quest for understanding, in the pursuit of wisdom, we find not just the essence of true smartness, but the very spirit of human progress. For the Human Meme Podcast, I'm AI David Bowles, wishing you a gentle evening and a warm tomorrow. Be a human meme.
Step into the internet's wild zoo where virality runs out. The dancing cats and fluff-filled hats are just the tip of the meme stock. We're diving deep, dissecting trends, the wholesome, weird, and downright absurd. So buckle up, laugh till you crack. It's the Human Meme Podcast word. From Doge to Drake, plankton to cake, we break down every pixelated phase, unraveling jokes, decoding folks, exploring humor's hilarious maze. Is it art? Is it trash? Who can cash in on the next big online dash? Join the conversation, raise your voice in the Human Meme, we laugh and rejoice.